Tour guide to you new people, show you where we used to have some historical debates, like the debate we had in 1969, in which I participated, and Professor Mazrui was there, and Dr. Rodney was there. Even Kanyihamba, I remember Kanyihamba was also there. And we had our big arguments between the patriots, who were led by Dr. Rodney, and those who were pro other ideas, led by Professor Mazurui. Dr. Crispus Kiyonga is an outstanding cadre and leader of the NRM. He's a member of the Central Committee, and he has been very active in our efforts ever since 1980, when we were involved with UPM. So I congratulate him and I congratulate the university. Universities, including Makerere, are centers of knowledge. The question is, what is knowledge? Knowledge is about what? Part of the problem of Africa has been the confusion on this idea. What is knowledge? On the side of natural sciences, these universities, like the ones in Africa, have been doing some work. But I want you to audit. How are you doing it? Can you not improve the teaching of science? Science, which means understanding the laws of nature and using them to solve problems. But from the science side of social science, it is again the same challenge. Because this human being, this Homo sapiens sapien, when he was inventing things, and it would affect the way society is organized. You have seen that when fire was invented, the whole society changed from staying in trees to staying in caves. When our people, ancient people invented agriculture, the whole thing changed. In the hunter-gathering times, the hunter was very important because he's the one who was feeding the family. But now, with the crops, the one who could cultivate became very important, and who could domesticate animals. So every change in level of science affects the society. Now, are we conversant with these social ideas? Because these are now social ideas now. I came here and I spoke to Professor Chirumira. He was the one heading the history department. And I wanted to engage them because I was already very active with the science side. The food technology people, I was with them. Chamhangire, Florence Muranga, and all of those were always the Kira Motors, Musasizi, Tokodri. I'm always very busy with those to deepen the ideas of natural science. How about the social science side? Because there are a lot of problems there. The paralysis in Africa is because of those, of that side of the social sciences. The correct ideas of how to organize society. So I therefore challenge you, and I challenge Dr. Kiyonga to audit this. How is that? When we came from the bush, I brought these ideas. And I met Dr. Mujaju. We came, I talked with Dr. Mujaju, we talked. I thought he had got what I was saying. Introducing political economy as a paper in all courses. Whatever you study, have a paper to understand the laws that govern the changes in society. Which are these laws? I'm telling you that law number one is that when there's change in science and technology, there are concomitant changes in society. That's what I'm telling you now. And this is what I wanted Mujaju to follow up. But then Mujaju went and made development studies. Before I knew that you could get a degree in development studies. It was a whole degree now. But me, I was talking about a paper in political economy, not how is the development studies from, where do you put economics, where do you put what? I couldn't. Up to now, I have not had time really to go back for that battle. So when I went to our university in Mbarara, which I had started, because in Mbarara I started it myself, and I wanted it to follow our NRM ideas. I put a faculty of medicine. Then with Professor Kayanja, we added a faculty of computer science, science education, to teach science teachers. Then we added, I think, Bachelor of Nursing and Bachelor of Computer something. Then they had started development studies. Please. Please. I don't know what I protested. I didn't go on the streets, but I don't know whether it is still there in Mbarara or what. So, with these few words, regarding the road unit, that's a very good idea. The road unit I would definitely support that so that you can have your own road unit. You teach your engineers how to make roads and how to to do buildings and so on. Practically, I totally agree with that. Coming to talk to the students, I will be very happy. Oh, I like talking. If you invite me. If you invite me, you do so at your own risk. So I will happily come.
Congratulations, Dr. Kiyonga, on your esteemed appointment. I also extend the heartfelt congratulations to Professor Ezra Suruma for your exemplary service as Chancellor for the 2 terms You served your role with distinction, and we are proud of you. The memory of 20th September, as you have heard from those who spoke before me, 2020, when the iconic Ivory Tower was engulfed in flames, remains vivid to many of us. Makerere's main building is more than just infrastructure. It symbolizes the history and evolution of higher education in Uganda and is a masterpiece of architecture. Today, we celebrate its restoration and the newly ignited hope for the future. The Bible says, "A righteous man may fall 7 times, but he rises again." That's in Proverbs 24, verse 16. The restoration of main building symbolizes the rising again of Makerere University, I believe. Makerere will once again produce national, continental, and world leaders, men and women, trained and equipped with knowledge and skill, passionate, selfless, and willing to pay the price to see their communities transformed. Africa, they want to see Africa united, economically independent, and developing. It is my prayer that Makerere will continue to play a pivotal role in future generations. Your Excellency, the President, I am delighted to note that Makerere has restored this building to its original exterior glory while making necessary the interior adjustments to meet current needs. The restoration design undertaken by our academicians from the Makerere University College of Engineering, Design, Art, and Technology is even more fulfilling. This exemplifies how our academic expertise can be practically applied to deliver public goods and services. We hope to see more initiatives where academicians directly support government projects extending beyond the gates of Makerere. On behalf of our nation's education sector, I thank you, Your Excellency, for your immediate directive to fund the restoration of this iconic building and other critical projects at Makerere, including the students' residences. When the University Council attempted to establish a fundraising committee for the main building, they had reservations about raising the substantial funds needed for such a complex restoration. Your timely intervention, Mr. President, underscores your unwavering support for the higher education sector and Makerere University in particular. The main building is not an isolated area of government investment at this university, as you have heard from the leaders of this university. We were supposed to commission the School of Law building this morning and the refurbished Lumumba Hall, which means they are done, they are ready and waiting for commissioning. Other government-funded projects include the ongoing renovation of Mary Stuart Hall, the construction of the School of Dentistry, the perimeter wall, as you have heard already from the Vice Chancellor